All right, well, there we are. We're live here, and I'm coming to you live from Budapest. And my friend Billy Yurchuk is live at the game. How you doing, Billy?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Great. It sounds like it's really busy at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena there on Family Day.
Yeah, Family Day. It's supposed to be a sold out show, and we've got the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds in town who got beat up last night by Windsor, so they're not going to be that friendly today. Should be an
Right.
interesting game. We need the 2 points.
Yeah, well, this is it's been critical time for quite some time now. You know, the Sarnia Sting started off with a great year, and we've seen the ups and downs of the Sarnia Sting. But really, as of late, they've really turned back on that never give up, no quit attitude. It seems.
Yeah, yeah, they really have. I think they got it drilled in their head. It's do or die time. If they want to make the playoffs, they got to push. And they come up with some stiff competition recently. They're now 4 points back of Flint, so a bit of catch up to do.
It'll be interesting to see as well. I see the Sarnia Sting signed Matthew Anderson, who's coming to us from the Sarnia Legionnaires. And he's with, I think, 5 goals and 15 assists. So this is exciting to be added into the defense lineup.
Yeah, we sure need some help in the defense. I think, Matthew's a pretty big guy, and it's nice to have a bit of size back there.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know much about him. So you said he's a large guy, is he?
I think he is. I think he's a pretty big guy. I don't know his stats for sure, but I seem to recall him being a pretty, dominant guy on the ice. And he brings a little point history, so that's good. So hopefully we can get some assists from him on the back end and help move forward the offense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Sioux Greyhounds obviously they're a powerful team. I think they're about third in the conference there. And the Sarnia Sting are much lower than that. But that's never stopped the Sarnia Sting. Like, we've beaten the Sioux Greyhounds earlier in the season, and quite strongly. So I would think that's likely on the minds of the Sarnia Sting that, hey, we've beaten these guys before. We're very capable. We just have to really step it up and come out on they have to use, I know it's the cliche saying, but they really are going to need 60 minutes of hockey tonight.
Yeah, they really are. And that's when they win, quite frankly, is, yes, they're young and they have talent, but not experience, but they're young. And when they use 60 minutes, that really helps them. And again, I do think they have the confidence because they beat them in the past. And also because, again, as I said earlier, Windsor beat them up last night. So, they are beatable and they have to go in with that mentality.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it is clinch time. The London Knights have already clinched. I think Saginaw is clinched in there as well. So this is really kind of going to, whatever happens tonight is really going to dictate the future of the Sarnia Sting for the rest of this season.
I think so. Yeah, they have to keep putting points up on the board.
Yeah. What have you watched the game last night then, did you? I didn't get a chance, but
we were actually watching the North Bay game, except we just saw a little bit of the game and, saw the final score that, they beat them pretty handily. Actually, I guess I watched a little more than that, but not the whole game. But yeah, they beat them pretty handily, and Sault Ste. Marie got 2 late goals, but it's too late. Windsor was winning 3-0 at one time, and 3-1 and 4-1, 5-1. So they've really put a beating on them. Windsor looked really good, and Windsor's I think 8 points behind it.
Yeah. Okay. What's the atmosphere like there right now? It's Family Day. Like it's almost 8 o'clock where I'm at, and it's 2 o'clock where you're at. But this is a really special day for the families.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people walking around. I'm just sitting in the edge of the bar there where the Hall of Fame ceremony took place, looking for a backdrop, and lots of people walking around. Lots of young kids. See a couple of Sault Ste. Marie jerseys, so it's a good buzz here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an important day for families to be able to, get together. But I know there's a skate that's happening as well after the game today. There won't be any post-game production, as the players will all be out on the ice spending time with their fans. And this is really an important day for the fans, especially the young kids, because it gives them an opportunity to get close to the players that they really look up to.
Yeah, I really am happy the Sting do that. I know other teams do it too, but that's what it's all about, like bringing the show to the kids, because that's what that's what we're here for, quite frankly. And, give the kids a chance to get their hockey card signed. So it's a good thing to do. Hopefully they have good spirits on the ice with a victory, but either way, I think they really treat the kids well.
Yeah, for sure. Just another way that the Sarnia Sting like to give back into the community, to connect with. They love connecting with the community, and they do that in many ways. And again, Family Day is an important day for that. Billy, as a former referee, we've talked about this before, but although we're really not officially in playoff season, I like to say that we are, because it's because it's clinch time. Does refereeing change when it gets in? Do you have a different mindset as a referee when you go into playoffs and you wouldn't say regular season?
A little bit. You don't want to be a factor in the game as a referee. Like, somebody said last night, the referees are disappearing into the background in an NHL game I watched. And that's good, because you don't want them to be on the forefront. So, of course, they have to be consistent. They have to be fair. But I think they try to let the guys play a little more, to let, the players dictate the game and not the referees.
Right. And why not just do that all year? Like, why change that? Why not set that throughout the beginning?
Sometimes there's mandates coming down from the league, to say, focus on head contact, focus on high stick, set the tone so the young players know what to expect season long. So during the season, they really have to kind of set expectations for the players as to what to expect. And then when they get to the playoffs, hopefully they already know that. And then the referees, as I said, try to let the kids dictate the game with control and equity, obviously. But it's hard to do that during the game or during the year, because you have to educate the young players as to what the expectations are.
Right. And especially, I guess that I imagine it depends what teams are playing. The Sarnia Sting, a really young team compared to the Sioux Greyhounds, who've definitely got a lot more experience behind them. I guess that's an important factor, like you said, the young mindset that's happening out there. So
and we know teams like the Sioux and London, like they play an aggressive game, and that comes from experience. The players, again, as we talked about, the players know what they can get away with. Sometimes they get away with more than they should, but the fans complain about non-calls or things like that. But it's usually because of the experience. They know what to expect and what they can get away with, and the young players simply don't.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm sure things are about getting ready to get underway there. Puck drop's almost happening, probably in about 2 minutes. So I'll let you go, my friend. I really appreciate you going out of your way to join me here. I'm sorry that I'm not there. Well, I'm sorry, not sorry.
No, man, Budapest, you're on a great trip. It's a good life experience, and I'm glad it's going well for you, and I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back and share with you, and I just appreciate the idea of connecting with you. And I know we had some technical issues, but we worked through it, and appreciate that. I'll be watching from afar.
Awesome, that's good. Okay, well, you'll be in our thoughts, and let's do it. Go Sting, go!
All right, let's do it. We'll do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting,
go! Sting, go! Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks.
We might have a bit of a lag.
Maybe.